Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for what you have presented to us and all that has been going through. But my request is, our patience has continued even up to now. Is there anything you are going to do to compensate us?
I understand, but you know, as a vice chancellor, I cannot just decide to compensate. What I would like you to do is to write a request to the University Council through your leadership. We shall first write to the management, which we shall table in the management, and then we shall forward to the council, and if council approves, then you may
Council will not approve.
Please remember to plan the bus.
But we have enough buses to go around.
Because we have never had any tours out of town.
No, we say that. You know, plan and budget there's no way the university will come and give that thing.
We tell them they want to.
The faculty name belong to the university. That's the first thing. So you can use a bus for faculty, or you can use a bus for management, or the one for Dino students, or the one for the girls. So long as there are 3% planned for, budgeted for, and there's money for it. So what you should do is to try and impress upon your lecturer to plan for study trips. Okay?
Yes.
And budget for it. When we are doing the budget at the beginning of the financial year, we should budget for it so that when it comes up here, we don't claim it in the budget. Because if it's budgeted for and approved, then we cannot claim it. Is that okay? Any other? Last day. What would like to give you faster? Let me give you and then I'll give you and then you laugh. Then you will be the last one. Yes, Minister.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I greet you all in the name of solidarity.
Amen.
And Mr. VC, this a new system that we have inaugurated in Cambodia University has a lot of loopholes. A situation where more than 3,000 students do not exist in the database, and it's affecting. These are students who already have the money, but they cannot pay the income part. Actually, they are not existing in the database. That is one thing. Let us modernize it to save their time. And then the second thing is many students do not receive their internship allowance.
Yes.
People from the
For last year.
Last semester, this last training.
do not receive their internship allowance. Yes, I have all the
Yes, we have them. We petitioned even the finances.
Compile a number of them and write to us so that you can because if you went for internship and for sure you paid.
And we have been petitioning for that money they are not giving us.
There were other students actually who were not taking clear their tuition, of course. But now this saga came in, although they were paying the start charge. But now this saga blocked them out, the deadline has already gone. I do not know how you work over that with the council so that they can give extension. And if
That
they
is
are
very
failing,
automatic.
they have been in problems. If only you could withdraw that start charge, it would be better. Because the students have been, and some of them are better than tuition actually.
Yeah,
They do not get the service of payment.
Okay.
Please work over that with the council and to be our pleasure
Okay.
as a student's body.
When we resume today or tomorrow, we shall assume that we are 3 months, 3 weeks behind.
Yes.
Correct.
So if there's a deadline that was a week from that side, you will have that 1 week. So that's obvious. It's common sense. We don't have to debate about it.
Yeah.
Let it be for, because you wasted 1 week during the policy.
The policy.
So let it be for just back time.
No. I will put this to Senate on Wednesday, and then we'll come up with concrete dates now. Okay. The other issue was on
The internship.
the internship. We have said bring the name.
They already there, what the audit, what.
Then what else?
It's a charge if you could take it away.
That charge, I may not have powers to waive.
Remove it. Yeah.
I may not. And already, if it's a pay,
They are
and
linked out
others
to
are
them.
now then we shall have to refund even for those who have paid.
Exactly.
And it will be a very, very, very difficult. That's what it is.
Yeah.
On the issue of the fees policy,
Yes.
let us keep dialogue. Because as all we are here, I don't think you are all in the same family.
Yes. Yes.
Below the poverty line.
Others can afford to pay all the fees on the reporting day.
Yes.
Others struggle to even do student work schemes to be able to survive.
Yes.
Others are also hustling around. So I think we would be able to discuss individual cases. Individual cases and understand the people. And please involve your parents, because when you come, we tend to think that you've given the money but you have misused. But if your parents come, then we can see the real need for the person to be assisted financially. Actually, we should be thinking of even having a bursary scheme for students who have real financial difficulties. Because we started an endowment fund, though it has not picked up very well. But the endowment fund, the purpose of the endowment fund is to solicit money from donors and benefactors and so on, and use only the interest to help students who are really in need of doing that. So I hope that when we settle down and things start running normally, we should be able to really address some of these challenges. Have I forgotten the lady? No, from him. Yes, madam.
Louder.
We want to thank you for your fatherly concern. That your father is better than other fathers who are around you. I think both are requests. One, I would like to request that you really have to review the government-sponsored student allowances, especially for those staying out. The money that we are receiving is really too little. Get us the housing and the rent at the moment. Just only able to get us for the rent, not for the fees. Another one, I would like to request you to make us a welcome back party for you.
I must address the government-sponsored living out allowance. We know you get 360
360
and 380, I know.
which cannot even rent a room.
And we know that it is not enough. For sure, we know it is not enough. The problem we have is that since I came here, the government gives us the same amount of money for that activity. We have complained because even at the fees, the government only gives us 2,000 shillings per day with one student. And you know that one. You know that one. Yeah. In fact, it's not even 2,000, it's 1,500. But we use, because of the numbers, we use about 5,000 per day for an activity. So the rest of the money, we are actually talking about. So these are some of the issues that you should be discussing with the minister. You say that you should be having more frequent interaction. Because when you go there and say this, they don't listen to it. They say it's no money. But when students actually voice out this concern, the government can.
It's not user friendly.
I don't know whether they don't see my second off.
No,
That's not. That would have been a good way of actually supplementing what you get from the government. Because most countries in the world have adopted that system for funding higher education. In countries like the US and Europe, you go to a bank and the interest rate is low enough to enable you to pay back. In countries like Tanzania, Kenya, you get it, Uganda has not started, you get it from, and even Rwanda, yes, you get it from a particular body, a government body that gives money, especially every year, to fund students. I personally just finished paying mine last year. And then they give you a certificate, and now you cannot get employment in Kenya unless you show that you paid back the money. So the loan scheme would have really come in handy for this situation. On the question of the party,
You look at the bull when you are going.
I'm not promising, but let us see what we can do within the next 1 month. Okay?
Even the freshers need the retake of their pressure.
So I know that you have been very supportive of this cause, and I appreciate your contribution in this fight. So I will see what we can do.
Oh yeah.
There was another part here. Yes.
Mr. Mine is the question. I think you up there, there was students of my university. Yes. Yeah. Allow me. Zero. How are you going to recover our money so that we maintain, and even our wallet of this money they have given us because of this. The money is not our land is going to leave the money. They still don't the money. How is this money going to help us? We have a thought that maybe they
Now, as for fraud, I think the case I know probably is the French was involved in the Contact Act, and many students were asked to come out and give evidence, because it's you people who actually paid money cash to these people, and the police is actually handling the case. So we hope that the police should be able to prosecute some people and be able to recover the money that was lost. Otherwise, I would not say that I have the capacity to do that. I'm just an individual, but the police is a system. You know that the Inspector General of Government has been also investigating various acts in the university. The report is not yet out. I believe that report will come, and if there were wrongs committed, then the law will take some course. So that's the much I can say. But what I would want to say that in every corrupt activity, there are two parties. Okay? Students should stop getting through shortcuts and paying money cash. Pay your money at the bank, and make sure that you get that amount, and make sure that when we look at the bank statement, the exact money that you pay is reflected. Because it's a bank statement that's normally used to give you. So if you help me by not colluding with this, then we shall not do it. Okay? Because that money could have really helped us improve some of the things we're complaining about. But if it goes to people's pockets, I think I've explained that. Yeah. So let me give you a chance.
I just thank God that you really given me much more chances. This is now my, okay, I'm summarizing my question.
Yeah.
This is now the first thing, policy. 60% policy. Really, I don't see, because if we compare some of the university students right now, I personally, I'm very broke, and even my parents are very humble. So at the end of the day, find that I may try to raise the money in time. Yet when I joined university, this is the time I would even do my exams on Monday and I on Friday. You get? And the situation normalized. But when in your business, the police was going to us, and we strike. During the strike, there are students who are arrested and they are taken to Ruzira. When they are in Ruzira, on their coming back, they were expelled. You don't know how we're going to handle with that issue. Next thing is registration. When you find that some of the university, we pay registration, but I just the use of this money. Yeah. Because when you pay registration at the end of the day, now for example, in this situation, we have paid registration. We have registered, some have registered, some have not registered. So my worry is, if we're not going to do exams, why don't they fund that money? Maybe on the next semester. Yeah. On the next semester, so that I don't pay again. You get? We need value for our money. Okay. Then, the other question is,
I'm not writing them. I'll
sanitation in Tambogo University. sanitation is banana. If you go to
Infrastructure in
if you
general.
go to toilet, if you go to special needs as a faculty, my God, you can die. But we just take sanitation example university.
Just
It is
list
killing
there
us.
one.
The other thing is ID. Chambogo University, you find that students in Chambogo University, they don't have IDs. Finalizing to pay IDs. One person is taking photos in Chambogo University. All one was there taking their own. You are from School of Management, they tell you, you go to special. That issue is really banning us.
Okay.
IDs. The other issue is graduation.
Would you mind writing this example? Yes, because I need to ask you.
Yes, okay. You know, I thought I was given graduation.
I need to ask you. Because
we have our colleagues now who have finalized the finalists now. They are out in the field. Now we don't know whether these people are going to graduate. We don't know. We are worried. Because if you see the schedule of Chambogo University, now you have postponed it. So the result, you might find that we are in third year, but the results of the other semester, they are not there. You get, and you go where are results, you go to internet, you go to where, and then you find
Internet, they are not there.
everything. The other issue is you pay money, they force you to pay money. With the tear gas, they force you to pay money. At the end of the day, you call their parents in the village, you know what, they want money, and they are going to force me to go outside the university. So you find that when you pay for your service, now the gowns, you go to, they tell you where are the gowns, you go to the senior warden, you reach the warden, you go to the dean, you go to the dean, you go to the custodian. You say you pay my
Then they tell you go to the
but the system is not and if it is possible, we will just request one strong player at Chambogo University. That God can a conference maybe.
Yeah, let me respond to this. I will start with sanitation. Sanitation has been a challenge even during the time we were here, because we had hired people to clean toilets, and they also exhausted the empty toilets. But finally we decided to outsource to get people from outside to be cleaning them. I'm not sure whether that's just whether I need to be afraid of what's happening. So I will report back to you once I move around, I see what's there, and find out whether the system we have left in place is still working or not. On ID, actually, we used to outsource somebody to come, some company to come and take photographs. So the 3rd years, I think you may remember that we did that. Because we realized that we have so many students, and if it's only one person doing it, for sure it's not. So I need to also find out whether this has been done, so that a circular will be sent out to you people, so that you can, over a period of time, maybe 2 weeks, because they cannot camp here permanently. They will camp for maybe a week or 2 weeks, and then everybody will be told, can you please go and get your photograph taken, and then I did process. The other question was the graduation. I told you that Senate is going to sit most likely on Wednesday, and we shall see whether we are still going to maintain the old date that we have proposed, or we are going to shift it. So I cannot say sure we are going to graduate on the 19th or 20th. Yeah. But mind you, we used to graduate in February. Through my efforts that we pushed into December,
And it's very okay.
to allow students to get out before the Makerere people and get prepared and try to grab a job before they come. That was yeah. And you remember that even the transcripts we were providing, I don't know whether the last one was provided in time, but we were providing them within about 1 month. So we were able to have something to be able to do at home. And I still believe in that course. I still believe in it, because there's no point of graduating a student and he doesn't have any paper to show that they have graduated. Because this world and this country, everybody now seems to have it. The other issue was results. Have you gotten for the first semester?
Not some.
They are not even correct.
Yes.
I don't know which faculties have not released.
Most especially School of Management.
I don't want, because I cannot tell everything here now. Through the Minister of Academics, there, please give me a list of which faculty have not released the results for first semester and second semester, because by now, for first semester last year and second semester, because by now you are in another year and you should actually have it. Okay?